Hi everyone, we're a couple minutes behind. We had some technical difficulties, but we're here now live streaming. Welcome to the noon class express. We'll have 30 minutes of flow and then 15 minutes of sitting or Shavasana based guided meditation. My name is Katie and I'll be leading you today. Everybody find your way to the mat. Come to a seated position, easy pose, Sukhasana. And just begin by tuning into your breath, powering down your eyes, coming to a comfortable seat on your sit bones, exhaling all your air. And take a moment to just check in. This is the beginning of your practice. Thank you for carving out this time. Thank you for joining me on your mat today. Inhale big. Hold at the top of your inhale, connect with your breath, and exhale through an open mouth. Along with technical difficulties, we still have a bit of constriction. Bear with us, it should be finishing up soon. But part of yoga is to always just be present with what's around you. And sometimes that has construction sounds, sometimes it has children, a homework situation, and that's okay. We welcome everything on the mat and everything into our space. Back to our breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale through your open mouth. After you come back to your breath, find your way into a tabletop. And just finding some organic movement, begin by stacking your shoulders under your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, squaring off. And wiggle. One of my yoga teachers used to call this sahaja movement, spontaneous movement. And arching our back. And dropping into cow. And on your exhale, come into cat, round your back. And inhale, look up, cat. Exhale, curl your spine. And feeling all the range of our motion, we can press into our hands, lean back. Come over our shoulders, lean forward. Lean to the left, feeling into our outer hip glutes. Kind of painting the back of a barrel with our behind. You can shake your head, yes and no. And just again, returning to the quality of your breath here. On your next inhale, reach back into child's pose. Exhale, forehead to floor. And find rest and relief here. As you lengthen and deepen your inhale, rest your chin, your cheek, left cheek on the mat, turning to your right side. Just noticing where your mind goes. Does it go someplace in your body that's tight? Does it go someplace in your breath, in your rib cage? And inhale, come to center. As you reach back, extending your arms in front of you for a little bit extra shoulder opening and heart opening here on the mat. Forehead to floor, this is our child's pose, prayer pose, surrender pose. Exhale all your air here. Inhale, turn your right cheek to your mat, looking over to your left. I still have my eyes closed. Keep them open or closed if you'd like. Take 2 more rounds of inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, forehead to the mat. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, turn your toes, and exhale to your first downward facing dog. In our downward dog, we want to spiral our forearms open, spiral our humerus bone in our shoulder socket back, and sending our shoulder blades back and down our back. Reach your hips high. And let your heels move towards the ground, towards the earth. In our first inversion of the day, let your head hang long. Notice the full inhale and your ability to send that breath wherever you want. Send it to your fingers, send it to your toes. Next inhale, send it to your broad space behind your shoulder blades in your back. And exhale long. We'll walk or tiptoe to a forward fold at the top of our mat. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in your knees, really power up your legs, stand strong, come to a halfway lift, flatten and extend your back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank here, and we'll hold our plank and activate our core and our glutes, our legs and our arms, our total body here. I love plank for total body activation. If you're finding it hard in plank, please drop your knees, tops of your feet down. You can always take child's pose. But for anybody that wants to activate core and feel your firmness here, go from plank to downward dog a couple times. We'll go back to downward dog, and on your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, downward dog. We'll do 3 more of these. Inhale to plank. Feel the firmness of your legs. Turn your glutes and your quads on. Reach your heels towards the ground on your downward dog. Let your spine hang long here in downward dog. As we walk again all the way to the top of our mat for a forward fold. Interlace your hands on your elbows to increase the gravity for our work today. Hang long. And then tilt from left to right, twisting your upper body. Bend each leg independently to find stretch in your outer hip. 1 more inhale and exhale here. Exhale, hang long, and on your inhale, firm, strong, all the way up, rise up, look up. Inhale, exhale, hands through heart center. Now that we have awoken our body, feel your groundedness in your mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. We'll do several. Actually, a good thing for right now is a block to talk about inner activation, inner thigh activation. If you're at home, you can use a can of soup, a can of crushed tomatoes, a book, but a block is nice to have a firm friend here. And this gives us something for our thighs to squeeze. When we squeeze towards the midline, we broaden and support our low back. So we're gonna do a couple, the beginnings of your Surya A, where you reach up and forward fold down. And as we do these, I really want you to pay attention to your inner thigh activation, reaching back and flat back through your forward fold, exhaling into your inversion, and then standing strong, squeezing your block as you come up. So again, we'll start from mountain, bend your legs, sit back, reach back almost like a chair pose. We'll head there, a little foreshadowing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, squeeze that block, send your hips back. Exhale, volume here. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the block. Extend through your head and crown. Exhale, forward fold. This is great inner thigh and hamstring activation while supporting our low back. And inhale, cactus your arms, open, and press into the middle as you curve your back. Open, cactus. Exhale, forward, round. Inhale, cactus. And exhale, round. On your next inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands all the way up. Sweep the stars in the sky. Bring all that light down into your midline. Bend your legs here. Ground. Close your eyes and set your intention. Bring your energy and your awareness to this present moment now. As you feel energy coursing through your body's veins, through your tissues, as you awaken yourselves and bring everything online to be aligned with your intention. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to inspire today? What is it that you are looking for? Is it a little bit of guidance? Is it a little bit of grace? I know that everybody can always use a little grace for ourselves and the other people in the world. Other people sounded so weird. Exhale. Exhale your intention now into all of your cells, and notice the block between your legs. Notice your feet on the ground. Notice your heart space. And notice the connection of all the energy around that is also within you. Yoga is a time to take this energy within our bodies that comes through the earth and our feet, up into our being and out our tissues to everybody else in the world, and how we embody our lives. You can remove your block. Put it down on the ground. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into a lunge. From here, we're going to warm up our front gates. We're going to do lunge pulses. So we'll go from here to bent knee, to straighten knee, lifted hips, to bent knee, low lunge. High lunge to low lunge. High lunge to low lunge. High lunge to low lunge. This activates our quad on our left side, and it also opens our front gates on our right leg. Then exhale to plank. Exhale, forward fold our first chaturanga all the way to the floor evenly. Flip our toes over. Reach tail and crown together as we reach. Activate your back and spine in cobra. Exhale, nose to mat. Inhale, flip your toes over, press up through downward facing dog. And exhale, walk, step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana up. Hands together and exhale, Samastiti. Exhale, forward fold. We'll step our left leg back down. We're in our lunge pulse on our right leg. 90-degree angle here. Lift and exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lunge into that front left space. Inhale, reach your hips high, and exhale, lunge down. 2 more. And exhale. Inhale, reach your leg back. And chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Our next namaskar wave. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. We'll do our right leg again. And exhale, turn and twist to the outside. And our next inhale will come underneath our leg and then extend up. Exhale, arm under thigh. Inhale, arm to sky. Exhale, round under your leg. Inhale, up. If you need a block is okay in this outer position as well. You can get a little more lift in your upper thoracic spine. We did 5 of those. We'll return to plank, chaturanga. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, Urdhva. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg raises high. Exhale, knee to nose in your lunge. And this is our left side, a monkey twist. Plant your right hand on the mat or a block. Raise your right arm high. Exhale, underneath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, underneath her leg. Inhale, retract, open, shine your smile, collarbone. Exhale, replace your hand. To frame your foot, return to plank, and exhale, lower. Lower half the speed. All the way to the ground, all the way to the earth. Take 1 free breath here before you prep for a cobra. Tuck your toes, the laces of your shoes down. Hands under shoulders. And reach the spine up. Crown of your head up, chest forward, heart forward, eyes up. Exhale, forward fold. We'll do 3 rolling cobras. On your next inhale, come up and exhale, forehead to earth. And 1 more inhale, rise up. And on this exhale, as you come down, use all your exhale to press up through child's or tabletop into downward facing dog. Step or walk all the way to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Arms up, hands through heart center. Come into a chair pose. Sit back, and great time for our block before. So I'll lead you there one day. Block in between your legs for your chair pose. Heels back, toes up, hips back. Spine straight, biceps to ears. Do a few chair sweeps where we'll forward fold down and then chair pose, sit back. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit back in your chair. For 3, 2, 1. Can you reach up, sit up, reach back, one more, and then forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Can remove our block. Come back to your forward fold. Step back to plank and chaturanga. Inhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 rounds of breath in your down dog. Open mouth, exhale, letting it all go. Just feeling a lot of fire in your body now. We've created some heat. We've used it all. Warmed up our front gates. Come into a warrior series. Raise your right leg high. Step through to lunge. Inhale, replace your back foot, warrior one. Warrior one, we'll do humble, hands behind our back. If you want to stay in warrior one with crescent with the hands behind your low back, this is a great place to stay. If you'd like to extend your balance, then we can lean forward, look forward, extend your spine long, and then at the final moment, dip your head, rise your hands for humble on the right side. Connecting with your breath, noticing your body, creating strength in tamas. Inhale, come up, replace your hands to your foot. And all the front gate opening, let's take a 3-legged dog. I love that TJ calls this hydrant. For anybody that doesn't know TJ, she's our main yoga teacher here, our wellness manager. She's also a fire wife. So hydrant is a great name for this pose if you want to wiggle your toes and replace your foot back to the mat in downward dog. Going right here to the other side, inhale your left leg high, exhale knee to nose, replace your back leg down, same twin track, rise up to warrior one. We want to make sure I can feel that I'm a little bit angled to the right to square our hips to the front here. If the back of your heel needs to come up in order to do that, know your body, be safe. We want to keep a 90-degree angle in the front leg as we raise our biceps to ears, standing in warrior one. Exhale, arms to the back. If you stayed at arms at low back on the first side, please honor your body and be symmetrical on the next. If you took humble on the right side, go ahead and lean forward, stretch forward. And at the last moment, dip down into your humble warrior on your left side. Arms behind you, I try to relax my elbows a little bit so as to not hyperextend. This is really firing up my left quad and hip flexor. So we'll do a nice hydrant on the way out. Replace your hands to your feet. And inhale your leg up and high. Releasing that front right leg. Front left. Exhale, replace downward facing dog and hop skip. Come to a seat. Oh, if you need a little water break, about 10 minutes left. We're going to do Supta Baddha Konasana with a little bit of core activation. Put your block or book or can of goods between your feet. And as you lean back, Allow your internal activation for your feet. And we're going to lift up. Hands to block as well. And do 10 lower body lifts for our low abs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower your block all the way back down. Now we'll put our block between our knees. And I'm going to do it the wide way between my knees. We're going to go into bridge. So we want to place our hands so that their fingertips graze our heels. And just raise your hips high, straight, as high as they can go, activating glutes and hamstrings. And we'll do 10 of these raises as well. So hands to belly or hands to floor. 3, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a really great stretch and stabilizer for your low back. When you're in the fully expressed hip raise of bridge and you're internally activating your adductors, then it spreads and widens the low back. After you've done your 10, you can come into cannonball. Release all your air. And rock and roll. And come back to a wide malasana. Stretch. Inhale, hips high. We'll take a wide leg stance for our prasarita. If you need a block in front, you can feel free to put a block. Hands to legs, wide leg, and forward fold. Two inhales here. We'll come up to center as we sweep to the left. Skandasana this way. And then come back through to the center and lunge to the right. Skandasana this way. Back through the center. Inner thigh stretch here. Back through the center to the right. Inner thigh stretch on the other side. Pivot all the way back around. Inhale your left leg high. And exhale, chakra. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hop or skip or jump to the top of your mat. And again, come down to your lower body. Take Mari Triasana. Your right leg spinal twist. Elbow on the inside of your outside of your thigh. Right hand to support our spine, straight back. Inhale, turn to look behind, spinal twist. With every spinal twist, we want to lift and then twist. Lengthen our spine, increasing the space between each vertebra before we twist. So make sure to sit tall first, and on your exhale, then twist, using any extra to pull. We can release. Stamp both legs out. Stamp your left foot on the outside of your right leg. Lift, straight up, and back. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, and spinal twist. We said last week that any twisting is good for detoxification of your organs. So help it with an extra glass of water today after your practice. Water is my favorite time to add prayer or good thoughts to every single molecule that you take in. Every time you fill your water bottle, if you were to say a little thank you to everything that you're appreciative for, just values that there's more of it. And return back up. We're here in Dandasana, which is staff pose. Straight legs, slightly bent to help protect knee. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. If you need a strap, or a towel, anything around your legs, to increase your ability to pull forward with a flat back towards your legs. Use that now. Flex your feet to support your knees. Again, reaching back through your hip bones. Let's come up, reach your arms up. Exhale down through heart center. Take a side stretch, Jani Shirsasana. Reach up, and put your arm right in front and then reach over, total side body stretch. Right arm to left toe. Anytime you increase your side body and your heart space, it allows you more space to breathe. We all need more space to breathe. You can look up, reach up, and switch your legs, left leg in, right leg. Look up, turn face. Right arm underneath your belly, left arm up and over. Finding peace in your still body. Finding expansion and space in your breath. At home in your tissues. And find your way to your belly. We'll do Shalabhasana. We've done a lot of behind the back. I'm always a big heart opener. Hands to low back, forehead to floor. Low back. Shalabhasana, we'll reach forward, we'll activate everything on our backside, lifting our feet and our heads at the same time, and reach back, look up, chest open, tail lengthening, toes reaching, and exhale, forward fold. We'll do 3 rounds of this. Exhale, all your air, inhale together, and exhale, and on your next inhale, bring everything up. Look up, reach up, smile those collarbones, smile your chest, reach your toes, lift, and exhale. And from here, just forehead to one side or the other. I'm going to put my left cheek down first as I reach forward to my toes. And just reach towards your toes on your leg. Give a little stretch, half bow. Down Urasana, I think. And if you want to switch your leg to the other side and reach back towards your toes on this side. If you want to do them both at once, totally fine. If you would like to take upward bow, grab both feet, kick and pull into upward bow. This is stretching your chest, and strengthening your back while stretching out your front gates and activating your glutes and hamstrings. Also activating biceps here. And exhale, come down if you took upward bow. If not, if you're just giving your thighs a little restorative stretch and in this prone, relax, face to floor. And then exhale, we'll take one more press through to child's pose, knees wide, hips wide back. Returning to the beginning. Saying thank you for this moment. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this spirit. Returning to your intention. Feeling your active tissues. Feeling this practice resound. If you'd like to come to a tabletop, return to a seat. We'll begin our seated meditation, I believe. You can sit on a block at home, or if you want to make your way into Final Shavasana, or a reclined meditation. Feel free to take your last movements now Finding your comfortable seat, comfortable presence within yourself. We have all these different layers of our being. And as you lay in Shavasana or sit in your active seated meditation, take notice to the darkness behind your eyes as you envision a speck of light that is your soul. This essence within you, this space of infinite potential, where nothing has ever happened, as you have not stepped into life yet, and is this eager, anticipatory, infinite potential, this one spark that is given to each of us, that we can cultivate and grow, flowing and spreading and teaching to others. Inhale, long, deep, fine inhale, coating the inside of your lungs with fresh oxygen. Exhaling any stale air through your open mouth. Inhale for your spark. Exhale to fan your flame. Continue your inhale and exhale with a drifting mind, floating in non-existence. Rumi has a great quote. Rumi was I think a 13th century Persian poet. He has a great quote. Lovers pitch their tents in non-existence. Come from a space of belief and hope. For in these times of terror, wage beauty. Beauty and support and love and breath and space. And take refuge in nature. A space to observe. All that is happening on all its own time, all at the right time. And that sweet surrender of letting go into the support of everything that is around you. You can always dip into this boundless, limitless pot of help, energy, people around, practices. Take this time, breathe in now. Exhale big. If you'd like to tether to a mantra, I am safe in this body. I choose this now. Drift into silence now for a bit. Allowing our practice to marinate in our tissue and our being. Get to know your breath. Get to feel your sound. Let yoga be the refuge. The union of your body and breath. We have about 5 minutes left if you want to stay for your 12 to 15-minute meditation. If you're comfy, keep sinking. Keep floating. If you have returned to the clutter of space and time and earth, stand back out to the clouds, to the vision of a sunset, the vision of a horizon line or an ocean. Just feel the ebb and flow of in and out of your breath. We are right here, right now, breathing for peace, breathing for healing, breathing for we. I pray for we, my love, my family, health, abundance, prosperity. And if I ever forget a day, remind me in a graceful way. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, my mind is still. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, my body is calm. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I am supported. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, all is well. Let your cup be full. Let it run over with joy, gratitude, energy, and love for yourself and others. Always. We're in this together. As you start to come back, wiggle your fingers, feel your toes. Take note to your breath. We'll breathe together, in together. Inhale your arms up overhead in Shavasana or seated. Breathing life back into you now. Exhale, hands to your third eye, thumbs to your third eye. The light inside me witnesses and honors the light within inside you. And know that yoga is always here, and I choose to be ready. Thank you for this moment, this practice, this day. Bring your hands to your heart and bow your head. One last inhale together. And exhale. Forward fold and namaste. As always, thank you guys for practicing with us today. We live stream our classes on Facebook and Vimeo through our website, www.rbwdenver.com. We have everything from all levels, most are all levels, 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m. prenatal on Tuesday and Thursdays, 6 p.m. restorative and rest and restore, 6 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. Let's have a free community class on Saturdays at 9 a.m. for 90 minutes. That might be 10 a.m. We should check. I should know these things. And then the last thing I want to say is at 3:30 is a kids class on Fridays. 3:30 kids class on Fridays. So if you want to be here, we have spot for 4 kiddos or 4 people in studio with us. Again, I'm Katie. I own Revive Bodywork. Please join us again for our live streaming yoga classes. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a good day.